Well, just talk about facing a Celtics team that people have been trying to write off for a while, and yet they seemingly find ways to win.
Yeah, you can't never write them off as long as you got KG and Paul in the lineup. So I don't know what people are saying, but we're not worried about what they're saying. We know we got a tough game on our hand, and we got to bring it. Come Wednesday, we got to bring it like we did against the Cavs in the second half. Bring it for the 48 minutes.
The confidence level on this team. I mean, you didn't have Rudy last game, and obviously, Andrea was maybe done for a while.
Yeah.
You guys always seem to find. You seemingly have found ways to win where people didn't think you could win. How have you guys done that?
Well, I mean, we're the Raptors. We're not just Rudy and Ariani's team. You know what I mean? So when guys fall, other guys got to step up for them. I think we did a pretty good job of that last game, and we got to have to do that tomorrow also.
Last time you guys played Boston, you actually had a 10-point lead going into the final quarter.
Yes.
And then the Celtics went on a 21-6 run, so obviously you want to tighten things up down the stretch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially against a team like that, because they're going to make you pay for everything, every turnover, every mistake you make. And you got to execute and make them play defense also. So, like I said, we had a 10-point lead going in that fourth, so hopefully we have another chance at that again and keep it.
There's a huge turnover in the roster now. When you look at a lot of the guys from the past had that experience of this rivalry. Do you think the new guys now understand, the history between this Boston team who's beat up on the Raptors over the last couple of seasons?
Well, they should, because last time they whooped us down there, and we just can't have that feeling that we had coming back, leaving from Boston last time. So hopefully we can change the feeling and get a W.
I know it's not the old Boston Garden there, but I mean that place seems to be tough for most teams going in there, and you guys too. It's been a while since this rain. Now you weren't around, obviously, just the last time they won. But what is it about going into that building to play that team?
I mean, they're the players they have, the history they have, the city, everything. They just have, it's a basketball city. They love their Celtics, and they show it, and they're preparing for playoffs, and so they're just trying to get everybody involved. So hopefully they can get involved after us.
Every few games we have a reason to praise Amir, but what does he bring to the floor for you guys?
I mean, he's just relentless. We don't call no plays for Amir, but he ended up with 20-something and 12, 13-plus rebounds every game. So, I mean, that just goes to show what type of person and player he is. He just brings it every night. Anytime he's on that floor, he spills it. Loose ball, he could be on the other end of the floor, he's going to die for it. So you need players like that on your team, and I'm glad we have them.
Is that as impressive as his numbers, just the energy he brings to everyone when he's on the floor?
Yeah, because like I said, I don't know how he do it sometimes, but, I mean, he gets it done. You look up and we struggling, but he got 13 and 13. It's like, man, where'd he get that from? But, I mean, he gets us going, and we feed off that, and it's contagious. Hopefully everybody, doing what he's doing.
Now that he's getting some mentions in the conversation for most improved player, ask Kyle this as well. Do you think he's getting the recognition he deserves league-wide?
I don't think so, but he can't control that. Just keep controlling what Amir does, and that's getting after it every night. As long as he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be recognized. He can't worry about that. So just don't worry about nobody else. Just keep doing everything you're doing, and it'll pay off.
What do you think it is that we as media sometimes, not that you know why we do what we do, but why do you think we overlook teams like the Celtics or even the Spurs, these teams that every year they just keep doing what they continue to do? But
who overlooks them? Y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all overlook them. Because you have a player like a Rondo go out there, you think, oh my goodness, that's their team, but you're forgetting, it doesn't. Their jersey's the Celtics. You know what I mean? It's not Rondo. Even though he's an unbelievable player for their franchise, they still have guys that's been following him, that he's been mentoring, that they've been watching him, and the guys stepping up and wanting to fill in his place. So I don't know why y'all overlook them, man. Y'all got to stop doing that.
Is it just the matter of the system they have?
It's the system, it's the players, it's the coaches, it's their whole organization. You know what I mean? They have guys that rally around each other. They have guys that they just got each other's back. One guy fall, the next guy pick him up and step in for him.
So is there a proper protocol to saying hello to Kevin Garnett before a game?
Nope.
So what do you do? Guy like you, old friend, what do you do?
I don't say nothing to him after the game.
obviously you're a professional, and you don't want to say that the Raptors are just playing out the string, but for yourself, what's it like playing down the stretch this time of year, the coach evaluating things, and obviously you're trying to make a name for yourself as well?
I'm going to play every game like it's my last. I mean, I'm always playing for something, playing for a win. So whenever I'm out there, that's what I'm shooting for.